jazz hands. We're doing Glee Club now.
Hey, I'm gay. What do you expect?
Fair enough. That was on me.
Hey.
What's going on, Spinners and Sharks? Ace of Vegas here. Hope you're doing well. Joined, of course, by my co-host Christina from Seeking Vegas Sunrise and the anxious gamer himself, Roger from Two Fab Dudes. Gotta say what's up.
Hello there.
What's up?
What's up?
Alrighty then. So, Christina and I are still recovering from Granny Fest. Well, I'm recovering from my god-awful flight to Granny Fest that never got me to Granny Fest, for the record.
You're
Oh my
still
God.
waiting at DIA.
I'm still at the airport. I've got a hell of a portable green screen, apparently.
He's having a bathroom stall right now.
Right, there you go.
47 there?
Better than most of the stuff. Yeah. I grabbed this is a seltzer, I guess.
No, Windows, now is not the time for updates.
That
Leave
is
me
not
alone.
seltzer. Okay, interesting.
Windows is like, do you want to update now? I see you're live.
Right? You're busy. Update.
It's okay. The wind was trying to take out our internet while we were premiering earlier.
Right?
Oh, God.
Yeah, no, it was going
We
hard.
didn't watch on our phones. Luckily,
Yeah.
we're familiar with the video.
I would hope so.
Right?
It'd be kind of awkward if you weren't.
Oh Lord, who's in the live chat? We got to see Pat75 was at Granny Fest, so that was pretty awesome. There's my main man Kino Kid, of course. Never a Buccaneer though, Kino, never a Buccaneer.
No,
Let's see. Oh, there's my man Ronnie C. Got to see him at
Ronnie.
Granny Fest. Had a big hug ready for my boy there. Oh,
Still
same deal.
waiting
Speaking
at
of my boy,
DIA too.
got to see my boy Terry, and actually got to meet his wife too, and she's just the sweetest thing. She was celebrating her 29th birthday there.
Ooh.
Super awesome, real sweet lady. We got 101 Ink in the house too. Klondike came in just in time. I think Martin was lurking a little earlier. We Run Las Vegas is lurking too. Oh, there's my girl Day. What's going on, Day? Actually, Day's coming with us. She's coming with me and Wonder Woman to Vegas next week, so that's gonna be awesome. Latrice in the house. We got Daniel. We got Ron B. And Neil S wants us to start the show. Let's go. So
Also, I want to point out Ron B. That was his first ever trip to Vegas.
oh, congratulations,
Oh.
Ron
My
B.
first
Let's
trip,
go.
right? Congratulations!
Oh, you guys took
All
his
right.
cherry. That's so sweet.
Super awesome. Yeah, Nathan, how's it going?
Hi, Candy.
Hey, girl.
And Dandy in the house. What's good? Oh, and Jimmy's out here too. Okay, Jimmy's gonna have. a good
Candy
time
was
this
trying
week.
to steal your husband.
I know. I told her to take him.
Alright.
I'm just kidding, Josh, if you're watching.
Right? I couldn't fit him back in my luggage, so and he wanted to go drink. some more,
Right?
so it
I
didn't
would
work
have
out.
taken him too. I sent him wellness checks.
Yeah. I'm sure he needed it.
Right.
by himself.
It-
Well,
was
I sent him wellness checks until I was at the point where I needed wellness checks, and then I
Yeah,
stopped.
yeah.
Then you're-
That's
then
fine,
you're
that's what
out.
happens.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was a mess.
Among
Before
friends.
before we get into the articles, it's spooky season. What's everybody doing?
Ooh.
Oh, so we go into Vegas for it. I've got my costume on point. I'm ready. I just gotta wash like one more part of it so I can actually style it. There's a wig for it.
Oh.
Of course, there's a wig.
There is a
Why
wig.
wouldn't
Yes.
there be?
Now, I guess the real question is, what franchise am I doing? That's the real question.
Is it a franchise that I would be familiar with?
It's Japanese, so
Then-
yes,
so-
that doesn't
so
narrow it
no.
down much.
So no.
You play enough video games, you run across it, maybe.
Maybe
We don't
like-
know.
Naruto or something.
Naruto, but yes, that's the.
I knew I was gonna say it. I knew I was gonna say it wrong.
But you got it. He got it
Is it-
first guess, guys.
Is it Naruto?
I was gonna say, is it Wakuda, Tao?
That would have been a good guess too, actually.
Yuma?
Y'all too much.
Is it a sushi restaurant?
Actually, funnily enough, Naruto within of itself does. It's actually like a fish cake that goes into bowls of ramen. So you're not.
Oh, the
wrong.
thing that's pink and looks like a radish.
Yeah, the spiral thing. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
exactly. it.
everybody's like, "What the hell is that?"
It's an anime. I mean, it's a.
You're like,
food.
"That's not a
Right?
radish."
He's going to be the next Hokage. Remember it.
Right?
Wait, what about a bukkake?
Good night, everybody.
That's gonna be a record. We're only 5 minutes in.
that's the longest we've
if I
had to
remember
wait.
correctly, I was oh yeah, that's true. Okay, because the
That's
last
cool.
one, it was like in the first 5 seconds.
Right? Like I said, this is the longest we've had to wait. So last time it was the fastest we had one. This is the longest we've had to wait for one.
I'm just going for all kinds of records now. What can I say?
Right?
Florida's changed me.
Like, obviously, Florida man streams on Vegas show, ruins it instantly, film at 11.
And he's proud of it too. Look
Did
at his
Ohio
face.
make you move to Florida?
Yes.
You're Florida man.
Right?
I am Florida man. Ohio, the entire state of Ohio was like, we're gonna need you to move south, but as far south
Right.
as you can pretty much go.
Nice. Are you
So-
riding sharks around and stuff?
Probably.
Yeah.
Nice.
He owns some sharks. He's gonna be Aquaman or something. Kino, what anime is your son dressing as? I guess
I
what
will be
character?
dressing as a Triceratops at Lizzo on Halloween.
Like, are you gonna be? So, are you gonna be like a sexy Triceratops or an actual Triceratops?
It's like a Triceratops onesie. It's very comfortable.
Okay.
Oh, I don't even care.
We expect pictures.
Yeah.
We do. Well, actually, no. We're gonna see you there. We're gonna see you there. I wanna
Well,
meet you there.
I'm gonna be in Denver on Halloween for Lizzo,
Oh,
and
so
then
we're
we're
gonna-
flying to Vegas the next day for Elton John.
Well, you're gonna have to bring
Roger.
it with you then,
What about Elton John?
right?
I don't know.
Oh, I
her.
thought you were gonna say gay.
No, I don't know her.
There it is. There it
guys,
is.
Mercy and I are trying to find the most ridiculous sunglasses ever.
Just
I'm
come
trying to
our
find
house.
ridiculous outfits. Oh, I should come to your house.
You
Find an outfit.
should. We have all the
Right.
sunglasses.
Hey,
Right.
Steph, how's it going? Steph, I sent you an
The
Instagram. I'm not
toss
sure
up
if you got
between
it.
furry sunglasses and light up sunglasses.
Well, define furry.
Nope.
Like there's
Not on
some
the stream.
that are, like fur around the spoon.
this show's going to shit already.
It's already off the rails on the crazy train.
It's been 7 minutes. And we're
Janino,
talking
I've been
about
thinking about
furries.
it. We have been thinking about like doing what do you call it, syndication, where you have this and other things, but no, we haven't gotten around to Spotify.
It is free to do it like on Spotify and stuff.
Spotify would never publish us.
Okay, fine. How about like there's another one, an internet-based one.
Apple?
No, Apple will be like, no.
Apple would get us removed from YouTube. Are you kidding? Oh man.
I don't know. We still
What a
talk
couple.
about it once. We still talk about it once in a while. Maybe one day we will.
Shoot, that's my laundry. BRB. All right.
All right. Well, in the meantime,
So, can you tell everyone what we're doing on the podcast today since we've been bullshitting for 7
Hold on,
minutes?
I'm gonna go pull dinner out of the oven.
all right, the one-man show, people. I got this.
Hold on, I'm gonna go unload the dishwasher.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Sorry,
go,
go ahead.
make a zucchini bread real quick.
All right.
My 7 loaves of zucchini bread. Hold on, I'll be back.
always in the middle of something. Always in the middle of something.
It's okay. We get it. You're a busy man. We
Yeah.
get
You're
it.
busy.
I had to wash my clothes for Vegas because I want to be popping fresh. Also, again, that's part of the costume there. Good deal.
Yeah.
You're packing
totally-
for Vegas already?
Yeah, dude. As soon as I wake up, I'm waking up at noon, picking up my bag, leaving at noon 05. That's how I do. It's gonna be straightforward. Let's go. We're ready.
What was one of the first things I said earlier? I think it was before we started. I said I was ready with my soundboard, and I already missed one. I just realized that
Oh,
because I was going to ask about Halloween and then play. If it's gonna. That's
get
what I
it?
was gonna do. Yeah,
Okay, we're gonna
Aw.
do this this Halloween.
but I screwed it up. So
Yeah,
Worse.
pop-up fishing got us so drunk when we found out our Binions rewards were still working at Granny Fest. But we bought like four or 5 rounds of drinks because I had like half a dozen. He had like another dozen free drinks. So we just bought out whiskey liquor up upstairs.
Oh my god!
Whole damn
You
bar.
made it to other buildings?
We got to Evil Pie, so I was able to make it there. So that was dope.
Okay,
We
get
did
drunk and then get
not.
some carbs in you. That's good.
We did. So we did that first, and then went back and went for it. Have a good time, Jimmy.
Smart.
We'll leave the replay up for you, bro. Oh yeah, Steph, I did get the message too, by the way. So appreciate you. We're gonna work it out.
It's a giant hot dog.
Yep, there's the good night, everybody.
Oh, wait, I have a new sound for that.
Right.
Where is it? Where is
Let's
it?
see. Let's wait for it.
Can anybody? Did you hear that? Did it work? It
Did not hear it.
Oh, you mother effer! Damn! Oh, I know why. I'm an idiot. Damn it! All right, fine. Continue. I'll fix it.
All right, no worries.
I'll fix it right now. Actually, I'll fix it right now.
Let's see who else popped in. Yo, Ned's in the house too. MGM has Cosmo. Oh no. Are you kidding? I've been at it for 23 days straight. They haven't told me ish. I'm gonna annoy the hell out of them. They're not. You know they're gonna do. They're gonna deliberately update my game last now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Bellagio. We're off to Bellagio for our next trip next week, next Sunday.
So fancy.
Yeah. You know, because Wonder Woman's spoiled to be like that.
Dang it.
She'd be like that. That's just how she is. She don't want to stay in no Luxor. She won't stay at the Link. Are you kidding?
She doesn't want to stay at the Link?
Hell no. The Paris is below her. She's like, you know, Aria was nice.
Decent.
Aria was nice. I like Delano. That was nice. Resorts World was kind of cool. That's not what Wonder Woman sounds like, as you guys know, but that's my Wonder Woman voice.
This does not sound like Wonder Woman as she has an accent.
Not remotely. Right. When are we going back to Aria? When are we going back to Bellagio? That's her.
That sounds like
she heard me. Oh no, yeah, she heard me.
I was waiting for
baby.
I was waiting for this.
I defended her.
See how she treats me.
I was just waiting for like a hand to appear out of the side of the screen and go
and just boom, right? I know as she's finishing my laundry for me. Like I'm really just digging my own grave here. I don't know why I'm doing this.
Matrix's American accent.
Right. Who's American? Matrix is American. He does a good American accent.
It was decent. He did it when he was drunk on the FaceTime with me. So
right. All right. Anyway, though, so what were we talking about? We were talking about
who knows?
Venetian, right? Maybe. That's a place that Wonder Woman would also like to stay at. Is Venetian.
Has she never stayed at Venetian before?
She's never stayed at Venetian actually.
We haven't either. I want to.
Yeah, I think she stayed at Delano. She stayed at Aria. I want to say Vidara. Yeah, she stayed at the area. I want to say Vidara and Resorts World.
Interesting.
And I think that's about it so
Mandalay.
far. Yeah, at Delano.
Oh, I thought she stayed at Mandalay too.
Oh no, you're right, because that was our first anniversary trip.
Yeah.
That was our very first trip report that we ever did.
Which would have been before Delano.
Yeah. She likes the beach.
She likes the beach.
Let's go to the beach each. Let's go get away.
Indeed.
I got nothing.
All right. Well, we can talk a little bit about it because Venetian is getting a nice renovation that's coming through here. We should talk about that just a little bit. That was some news that broke about a week and a half ago. And we would have covered it, except we went to Granny Fest, and also we didn't feel like it. So here we are, $1 billion refresh with Venetian here. Can't remember who researched the article. Is it me?
You did.
Did I do this one? Was this my idea?
I specialize in looking for the crappy articles.
Right, fair enough. Okay. Well, so basically,
I specialize in just showing up. So,
right. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll start from the top.
Two kind of duds.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got some weird conversation out of them, so I think this one will be interesting. So check it out. So as you guys know, Las Vegas Sands has left Las Vegas, ironically enough, and it was Apollo Funds that ended up purchasing the Venetian and the Palazzo. So what they're planning to do, their CEO Patrick Nichols is investing over $1 billion in renovating the property. This is going to include the pool deck. They're doing some new restaurants too. I believe they're also cleaning up some of the rooms. And
I like the last sentence of the first paragraph.
Let's see here. The resort's newly installed CEO, Patrick Nichols, shared that he will be making good on that commitment by investing north of $1 billion, touching every area of the guest experience. Go for it.
That's my part.
You know, Roger, I'll tell you what, you got, I can put 60 seconds on the clock if you want to, if you want to just go off.
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
It's just gonna make my career do this.
There it is. Christina, you want the 60 seconds, so should we just move on?
I think I'm good. I think Roger's covered the relevant points there.
Okay. All right, we're gonna leave that one alone then. But yeah, so what they're fixing to do is they're looking to remodel all the suites. They're going to be doing some new restaurants too. They're redoing some of the nightlife and clean up the bar a little bit. It's going to be a whole thing. It's going to be a whole thing. Yep. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kino.
Kino, he's doing the 60 seconds over here. Roger talks about guest experience once. Well, obviously, it must have been a good guest experience if you came back.
I am very talented. What can I say? Everything I do is very memorable.
Oh, poor Josh.
Oh, you have no idea.
Oh, man.
I was looking for a sound for that, but I don't have one.
101 ain't got jokes over here.
Ban immediately. Ban.
All right, there you go. Respect to 101 Inc. is giving some respect to the trash man.
I feel though that this renovation is going to pale in comparison to the Vidara Market Cafe renovation.
Oh, so comparatively speaking, I do wonder about that. Well, let's go ahead and get into a few things.
We did cover it in our video today.
Oh, yeah, this is true. This is true. If you guys check out Seeking Vegas Sunrise, it's Granny Fest / October Day 1.
We have a news update on the Vidara Market Cafe. You want to hear it?
Yes.
It's exactly the same.
Brilliant. Print it.
Okay, but they made the counter bigger, slightly bigger, and then the case where the food is slightly smaller.
Right.
And they added a fryer that's only open between 11 p.m. and 5 a.m. for chicken tendies and fries.
Nice.
Otherwise, it looks exactly the same.
Remarkable waste of money.
What? Are you shitting me?
They closed it for how long for it to look exactly the same?
And just to install the deep fat fryer.
Who told them that was a good idea?
And they put that behind a door so it won't stink up the place.
Oh my god.
Oh, there you go. That's
because I walked down there hungover Saturday morning. I was like,
Granny in the house?
Because the room service didn't work. And I was like, chicken tendies. And they're like, those aren't available, ma'am. And I was like, it's on the menu right there. And I need it right now. And they're like, it's only available between 11 p.m.
Our fryer only works like 4 hours a day, dog. It's cool. Like, get a burger.
Like you don't have the frozen tendies in the back.
So here's the question: what about French fries? Do they just not do French fries?
They don't do the fries during the day, or during the day either. Only between 11 p.m. and 5 a.m.
That is such a limited menu. Good lord.
But Ocean said the wings are really, really bad.
So it's bad and limited. That's awful. That's like
I think it's like the John Taffer fryer. Like that he throws into all the bars so they'll have some kind of food.
Yeah.
He said it was like the chicken wings were like limp and soggy.
I want him to walk in and be like, this place looks like shit. That's my favorite thing he says.
That's what he said. That's all he ever says. He's like the Gordon Ramsay of bars.
That's true.
He doesn't have $1.
What's that?
What?
He did the sand dollar.
He did do the sand dollar.
He did do the sand dollar, yeah.
That place is amazing.
All right, so what do we got going on here?
Okay, so looks like the first thing that they want to do is
on topic all of a sudden.
Right, we don't do on topic. So the first thing they want to do is apparently the Venetian pool deck, which
that's pretty.
But that's what it already looks like.
Right. It does need a refresh. Yeah.
It doesn't really need a refresh. Doesn't need a refresh. I mean, that's pretty.
Well,
like, I say the beds in the middle.
No, I say refresh. What I mean is like some of the stuff needs a fresh coat of paint. Like the pool needs a new coat of paint because it's definitely worn down.
Yeah.
And they need to replace some of the chairs and stuff.
Maybe some of the
it's starting to show. Yeah, it's starting to show its age.
Yeah, the design is still really nice though, and it's
it's beautiful. Yeah, it's a beautiful pool.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of the Caesar's Palace pool, just not quite as cheesy and over the top. It's but it's big enough, and it's a gorgeous pool there. Like I think it's an honorable mention for my top 10 best Vegas pools of all time.
Yeah, their pool it's separated into like 4 different pools. It's huge, the area for the pools there.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, Palazzo pool.
I like Bellagio too.
It's got a little bit of Bellagio in it too. Yeah, for sure. Like, it's kind of like Wynn's pool. I don't think it's quite as pretty as Wynn's pool is. Wynn has a very pretty pool.
I like Wynn's pool.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. But I mean, this is beautiful too. It's like that Top Gear meme. You ever see that one? Like, this is brilliant, but I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. That's how I feel about. That's how I kind of feel about some of these really high end ones. People are like, oh, Ace, you don't like the wind pool, you don't like this, you don't like this. I'm like, no, this is amazing, this is spectacular, but I like the wave pool in the lazy river at Mandalay Bay. That's just what I like. Right?
Yeah. There you go. Steph, there we go. I couldn't remember how many pools they had, but yeah, that's
10 of them.
That's a better count. Yeah, they have
it's actually more than
pools.
most of them. It
There's
really
a
is.
lot of pools, and all of them are gorgeous. There's not a single one that's not like, holy cow, this isn't stunning. They're all beautiful.
Oh, for sure. And Resorts World's getting up there too. Like, it's actually really awesome.
Yeah, once they finally open everything.
Right? That's gonna be pretty. Yeah, it's gonna be. But they've got a stunning pool area, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. God, I can't wait to get back out there again. Jesus.
Yeah, I can't wait until they finish the water park. So yeah, when's your next trip, Roger?
I have no idea.
All right, we'll talk about it after the article.
Yeah, okay. Next year sometime.
Well, all right, no, it's gonna be before that. We're gonna work it out. I'll find you some My Vegas comps, bro. It's cool.
I'm gonna need comps for flights. I'm gonna need comps for gambling. I'm gonna need comps for food.
I can get comps for flights, gambling, food. I got like 3 out of 4 of those. You got to figure out your own flight, but I got the rest of this. All right, but anyway, though, so that's part of their plan is to refresh that. And they're thinking it's going to be like they're also going to do more of the pool deck, and I guess they're reimagining that. What's that going to look like? Do you guys think? Here, hang on, let's see if we can find that for a second. I want to see what this reimagined pool deck is supposed to look like.
Yeah, it looks like a nice pool deck already.
Yeah, because isn't this already what the pool deck looks like?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, this is. Okay, I think this is the rendering.
Different.
Okay, so that's the rendering. That doesn't look too bad actually. That's kind of lit. Why does it keep going blue?
Because it's highlighted.
I know. I'm trying to unhighlight it. Fine. Open itself in a new tab. I hate this. Open a new tab. There it is.
There we go.
There it is.
Wait,
Not
let's
that
go back
gorgeous.
to blue a few more times.
Right?
That's
thanks 101. Appreciate you, big guy.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that looks really, really nice. Like if they end up painting it like that, and yeah, because Tao's already really nice as is.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that's on the club crawl because we do have a club crawl planned for Halloween. Well, the day before Halloween, going into Halloween morning, I suppose.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have costumes on. It's gonna be a whole thing. My buddy World Cinematics, his wife, actually arranged the whole thing for us.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so she got us in there with the tickets and all that. So we just did the whole thing on gang, as they say.
Okay. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, I think that's what they say. Do they say on gang? I don't know. My niece says that.
I'm 40 years old. I have no idea.
I don't know, bro. I'm getting older. I don't know the stuff. I don't know the words anymore.
I still say YOLO, for God's sake. So
I feel like Josh is about to pop in one of the doors and go, "You better work," and then get back to the living room.
I'm gonna spit out my seltzer over here, which, as it turns out, is actually a wine. Apparently, but it was.
Honestly, he's probably passed out on the couch right now because we went to Universal today.
Oh, you dragged that poor man out in the sun. Shame on you.
He dragged me out because
Then he got what he deserved. Forget about it.
Exactly. Damn it.
Crab cake. Yeah, no, I'm hoping they do Bellagio. I'm looking forward to the Bellagio crab cakes at the buffet. But hopefully they got some good stuff. But yeah, that does look pretty dope though. And it looks like they're gonna. So that's gonna be a $50 million reimagining.
It looks like it's trying to look like the Resorts World pool.
I guess a little bit, but the Resorts World pool already kind of resembled this a little bit because it's got that same kind of look that it's like a more family friendly version of Wynn because it's got that silly little like kids Disney pool in the back, the yellow one.
Yeah.
And then they still want to do like the water park with the big ass water slide and all that good stuff, which I'm totally down for. I love having the all the water features. Pools are huge for me. I was talking to TVP about this during his stream the other day. I think it was on the after party stream, and we were talking. He's like, "Yeah, pools not a big deal for me. That's a huge deal for me for properties. I love the
Really?
pool.
Okay.
That's yeah. No, we'll have lunch, we'll have breakfast or whatever, and then during the day we don't usually plan a lot during the day, so we'll relax at the pool the vast majority of the day.
Oh,
And it's a
okay.
huge deal for Wonder Woman too. She really likes going swimming and things like that. I just like relaxing and not having to, be in the direct sunlight all the time,
I'm a child. I have to play when I go to a pool.
which is totally cool. It's totally cool, and you have the option.
Do you make like your own like personal water fountain where you're like
Just squirting water at people. You're like,
I do that when we go to the beach
with your
here. I
hair
have to
like
bring.
you're like George Washington?
I have to bring toys to keep myself occupied when we go to the beach here. So
What kind of toys?
no, no, God, Christina, no,
the
Sorry, I know
double.
better.
you.
No,
I know better.
I have castle building buckets.
Mm.
So I do. I'm 12 years old. I need castle
Get in
building.
your car and
Love
Josh
it.
like got your buckets, got your shovel.
They're always in the car just in case we go to
Oh,
the beach.
That-
That's awesome.
Josh is married to Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory.
I am a child, and thanks because I am a genius too. I appreciate that.
Fair enough. Respect. All right, but anyway, so they're doing the pool first. Another thing that they're looking to do is they're looking to. I guess they're adding a couple more restaurants
That's
in here.
Wakuda.
Yeah, so I'm wondering what they're gonna do with that then, because
So Wakuda's already open. It's brand
Right.
new. Anthony and I went there, I think in June.
Hmm.
It was amazing, but
I was
they're
gonna say because
adding.
it already looks pretty clean and modern already, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
what they
it's
want to
brand
do
new.
with
It
that.
was only open 2 weeks when we went. So Japanese restaurant. They're adding a special room for the tasting menu. I think kind of like it's actually pronounced A or E at Haleo at
Hmm.
Cosmo. You know how they have like
Okay.
the special room and you can sign up for like the tasting menu.
Right.
So it's gonna be like that, I think. Although it sounds like way more expensive than the other tasting menus.
Nice. Duder just snuck in too. Duder was drinking with me. He had brass monkeys.
We saw Duder everywhere in Vegas.
Yeah, we kidnapped Duder. Like Ernie and Mo and I, we kidnapped Duder. We picked
I
him
think
up.
because we were all at Vidara.
Oh no, because we
Well,
well
the
yeah.
elevator, Duder'd be in there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like we took
Taking
him
an
over
Uber,
to
Duder'd be walking by with a beer.
right. No, we took him to Cosmo because we were down at Binion's first, and we just kind of picked him up off of Fremont Street and brought him
Nice.
upstairs. Yeah, always a good time. Always a good time. Vegas visual popping in too. Yeah. Okay. So that actually looks really nice though. I like that.
Yeah,
So if they're
Wakuda was
expanding that,
amazing. It was way better than Zuma.
yeah, you
Cosmo.
seemed really disappointed by the atmosphere. Like you just
It was
did
like
not.
a full-on brodeo. There was like one guy looked like he was in his pajamas. Another one had like a big like purse that he kept bumping into Anthony with. Like they were all like doing TikTok. Like it
Oh,
was
God.
so annoying.
Yeah.
Like they're like right at our table.
Hmm.
Anthony had to turn and yell at them.
Oh my god.
Could you stop bumping into me?
Is it a brodeo if they're unironically doing TikToks though?
I don't know. They were a bunch of bros. Like, oh my god.
Like how
Promos?
bro are they
So
actually?
annoying.
Damn it, watch you.
Well-
Well, I guess you can say that, but never.
Did they have socks on?
Yes.
Okay, so they're bromos then. Okay.
Fair enough.
Well, I don't know. I think they had a mix.
That's suspicious. That's
I
I
sus.
don't know.
Is
That's
it
real
sus, bro?
sus. That's real sus.
I don't know. The whole
That's the
thing
bros
was
movie, bro.
super, super irritating. They were just like people in their 20s that like weren't paying any attention to like their spatial awareness.
I think that's everybody Vegas visual. I
They were
think
like basically almost sitting on our table.
I think anyone in that's actually participating in a brodeo is a clown by default.
Yeah, it was. Ugh.
I'm not gonna say I haven't been in a rodeo myself, but
Oh no, I mean it'd be like that. You're 20. You're always like you've been 22 once. You've been 25. Once. It's just a
However-
thing that happens.
I think my rodeos were a little bit different than these rodeos.
This was like 20-year-old dudes, like frat boys. Rodeo.
So maybe it wasn't that different then.
It wasn't that different. It really wasn't that
All
different.
right, there we go.
It
Well,
was
just
like
like
a
been
frat
there,
boy
done
rodeo.
that, bought the
Been there,
t-shirt.
done that.
He's
Oh,
got the rodeo
college.
t-shirt.
I got
Right.
rodeo something.
Yeah, it was so
Oh,
frustrating.
man.
Plus, I had
Oh.
died that afternoon, so
Yeah, but you got better.
Yeah,
You
you
got
died
better.
twice this trip, right?
I did. I died Thursday during the live stream, and then Friday at Granny Fest.
Man, your respawn time just beat Jesus. How'd you do that?
Shabbat shalom.
Right?
Getting better faster than Goku, man.
Well, I don't think I actually got better. Like at Rocktober, I was like sweating Malort bullets.
Ugh.
And like,
Oh, Josh brought a
dying
bottle of it home
inside.
for me to drink it. I'm
You
like,
know,
"Oh,
I wouldn't hate it so much if it wasn't so tasteless. It just tastes of nothing. It's just like
Oh, it tastes
liquor
like
coming down.
horrible despair. And, like, it's so bitter.
well, then I should be
Right.
pretty familiar with that taste. Maybe I'll like it.
It tastes like
Knee has been
bile.
slapped. Knee has been slapped.
Wait,
6 is way too many.
I have that.
It was
I
at
have
least 6 at Granny Fest.
He's got it this time. All right, so they're adding
Slow.
some more. So they're adding a couple more restaurants too, and they're going to expand the food menu. So that's gonna be kinda neat.
Sorry, I'm just
Update,
keep bugging
Roger.
me.
Update, Roger.
It's like every 10 minutes, like, do you want to update now? You're still alive.
Yeah, this actually looks. This does look really good. I'm looking at it. Looks like they're gonna add a couple extra
Mediterranean,
shows
please?
too. Yeah, and then they're just gonna, they're also gonna expand the. This actually does look a little more like a rendering, but I think that's
it's
also
definitely
their.
rendering.
Yeah, that's a render. So they're gonna clean up the what do you call those things? The cabanas too, in the private pool areas. That actually looks kind of cool. You know what we should do when we take our hashtag Vegas podcast trip? We should all go in on a cabana. That'd be awesome.
We should do it live from the cabana.
Yes,
Fun.
the hashtag Vegas podcast live from the cabana, probably way earlier than we normally do things.
Right?
There will be
Hashtag
Malort.
Cabana podcast.
Mhm.
Ace thinks there'll be a Malort. There won't be any Malort.
There will be Malort because Kino Kid's going to pay for the whole thing, part of the campaign.
Oh yeah,
Hashtag
that's right.
Ace and Kino for president 2024.
I want to be the first lady.
I don't think. Well, actually, Wonder Woman would probably be fine with that. So yeah, go ahead. Why not?
YOLO.
I mean, she doesn't have to take as many pictures. That's
Well, Kino did say earlier that he was on his way to you, Roger, because there was a swap going on.
Oh, so there you go. There you go. Just doing a quick little hot swap right there. So there you go.
Yeah.
We're covered either way.
Done.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was gonna say, technically, I'm not old enough to be president, so you'd have to be the second lady until we'd have to wait until March, and then Kino could step down, then you'd ascend.
Oh yeah, what's the age for presidency?
It's 35, so I'll be 34 in 2024.
Sorry, I guess I just have to take it. It's mine. I'm president now.
Damn it, that's our whole. We have a whole campaign put together, Roger, that we aren't gonna run.
Sorry,
But we have it put together.
This is now a totalitarianistic society,
Dang
and I am gay Jesus.
it. Right. I still want to know who the clown is at the Brodeo, though. Vegas Visual has to tell us.
Same.
They all
Malort as well.
are. They're all clowns.
Right? The Brodeo is the clown.
I felt so old sitting there, drinking my green tea so I wouldn't die.
Right.
Hungover.
Let's slam more beers.
She's like, Anthony, where's my Metamucil?
Let's
They
slam
kept
some White
bringing
Claws,
food, and we're
boys.
like we couldn't eat most of our food,
Oh, poor thing.
Where's my fiber pills?
Oh man.
right?
I take fiber pills, so I can't say shit.
Right. All right. So so it looks like Palazzo
hot
is
in
going to
here.
be going there.
Oh, so
Okay.
they're gonna be next. Okay.
Yeah, and then there's going to be like a $750 a ticket. Oh my
That's the
room.
Wakuda tasting menu thing.
Okay. So you're gonna have, but it's gonna be
Wow.
$750 a person. So don't expect any reviews on any of our channels anytime soon.
It comes with a free hooker.
Which one?
I
No.
okay.
The tasting menu.
I'm
That's why it's so expensive.
No.
I'm starting an OnlyFans. I want this tasting. So
Right, bet. You guys will.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. We'll give you a preview at the pool. You'll get some pool body ace, and then I'll put the link to the OnlyFans in the description box. I have no idea who I'd even market to for OnlyFans. I feel like I'd market to the mid-40s single moms category, but I also feel like most of my money would come from the early 30s gay male category.
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like it's like I don't know. I have no idea how that would work out as long as I get money. I guess I'm not
get
thinking.
money. That's all that matters.
I would get money. Yeah.
You don't have to see any of them, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is true.
You just got to think of the children, Ace. Think of the children
Fair enough.
that are going to be. Never mind.
Nope. Bailing out on that joke. Where's the eject button?
Even I stopped on myself on that one.
We're canceled. We're officially canceled. The hashtag cancel Vegas podcast.
That's what we should call it.
All right.
Canceled Vegas podcast. Yeah. That could be our Vegas one, the Canceled Vegas podcast, live from Las Vegas.
Right, and there it is. Actually, that
That'd be
probably would have
so
been a
fun.
bit catchier. That would have been a little bit catchier. I don't know.
We could still rebrand.
Yeah, right, we could. All right, so thinking about this, looking at all this stuff over here, what do you guys think about these plans for a Venetian remodel? Now, again, keeping in mind that Venetian's probably one of the most luxurious, if not the most luxurious casino hotel on the Strip. Just notice I say casino hotel, but casino hotel on the Strip. What do you guys think?
Go ahead, Christina, because I think
I like it. I have been really wanting to stay there because, like, we've eaten there a bunch, and it's always been really, really good food. It's a great location. I mean, you're close to a lot of things.
Yeah.
Oh, and they did say that they're going to keep it Italian themed, but they're basically going to update what that looks like. So it's not going to be like early 90s Italian themed.
All right.
Okay.
It's going to be late 90s
Maybe
Italian
like-
theme, do you think?
I don't know.
Maybe at least
Current.
early 2000s.
Right.
Who knows? Travel vlogger.
Yeah, there you go,
Okay.
travel vlogger Italians.
I feel like a lot of the resorts on the Strip are becoming more and more like content creator friendly. So maybe that's part of the reason why they're doing all these, because a lot of them are doing renovations now. So I feel like that's part of it. They want to look
Right.
nice because they know they have cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
Put them in the spotlight.
Yeah, may as well
I'm
I guess,
excited.
just take advantage of if the cloud's coming anyway.
Right.
So you may as well take advantage of it.
I mean, and like I said before the stream, I give them free publicity because we always stay in Venetian. I love Venetian; it's my favorite property.
Right.
I'm excited for this $1 billion thing because the rooms already are very nice, and they don't have rooms; they have suites. They don't have any.
Right.
suite
It's an
rooms,
all suites
so-
hotel.
It's an all suites hotel, right?
Yeah.
So for them to upgrade what they already have, I'm very excited to see what they're going to do for that.
Pretty impressive, really.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. I'm excited. I'm excited. My favorite property is going to get a remake up.
Your home casino, because that's your guys' home casino, isn't it? Venetian.
I mean, probably he
Pretty
probably
much.
won't say that, but I'll say that, yeah. Because that's always the first place I look to see what my offers are.
Josh likes to play the field, but Roger's like, nah, this is who we get down with.
Well, I think Josh would prefer if we did Cosmo because he loves Cosmo.
Well, I'll tell you what, if he follows Ace of Vegas, he's going to get some mad loyalty points, and then he'll have some serious Cosmo rewards after I'm done browbeating them into putting Cosmo rewards on the platform.
Okay, well, if he's not passed out on the couch after the stream, I will tell him that.
But until then.
Until then, right. All right, so what are your thoughts, Mr. Ace of Vegas?
That's a good question. I'm going to save mine until last because we opened it up to the live chat. I want to see what they have to say. I'm more concerned about that. So my man Scott Keane, he says he's, quote, I'm down for anything new here. So, all right, I respect that. Coming back from the UK. That's what's up. So that's a good thing there.
I feel like they should update like the mall area too.
Right.
'Cause
Yeah,
I
the
feel
mall
like
I'm not
the
as concerned
mall
about.
area, like the main part of it, is like all stores you haven't heard of.
Well,
They're, like,
Because we don't
weird.
have money
kinda-
like that, guys. That's why.
it's kind of like the area between Bellagio and where they have that strip of shopping. It's kind of very similar because it's in between Venetian and Palazzo.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not for us, Christina. It's for Blue Ivy,
There's
who
a lot
spent
of,
like
like,
$80,000
weird
at the Met Gala.
Yeah. It's a
Is
lot
it Gala or
of
Gala? Met Gala.
Gala.
Yeah, Met Gala. Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
if
she spent-
Roger's going.
Gala.
Yes.
Hey, girl.
Vegas Visual said Apollo said the Nevada Gaming Commission meeting that they're going to be adding rooms for their convention business. So that's interesting.
Oh,
So
okay.
I wonder
they
how
have
they're going to
expand
add extra suites. That'll be cool.
So Vegas Visual, while we have you here, is your new channel, like, did you create a second channel, Vegas Visual Theater? I just want to make sure that was
I didn't
really
know.
you.
I didn't hear about that. Let us
I
know.
saw it in our stream or our premiere earlier. Just want to make sure so everybody knows that's really you.
In the meantime, Hoggin 2 said, yo, good to see you guys. Missed you guys over at, actually, I think I missed you guys by a whole day over the trip there. We'll get you on the next one. Just as long as they don't take out a Baccarat game out of the high limit room. That's what's up. That's what's up. I can play some Baccarat for hours.
They won't get rid of that because it's always.
They won't get rid of it. Oh, that's high. That's high limit, high roller sort of stuff. They never touch that. I think they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Pat 75 got kind of excited for that tasting menu for a second. I know you saw the price tag.
That tasting menu is just food.
Right.
I
in
made
theory.
that up.
But there might be some fish.
As far as we know.
But at that price, they should throw that in.
They should throw in the fish. No.
Hopefully it's not red snapper though, because.
Oh. Hey Sue, how you doing? And Tamar's in here too. What's going on, squad? Kino kids still won't stay there. # frugal Kino.
Awesome. So confirmed. If you see Vegas Visual Theater, that is Kevin.
Okay, cool. Vegas Visual Theater.
I want to make sure so you don't get like booted out of anywhere. Like sneaky Vegas Sunrise.
Right. How do you get banned from your own channel?
I don't know. There's so many places I can't see Anthony in the chat anymore.
Right.
People thought he was like somebody like pretending.
Someone trolling, right? Let's see. Yeah. Tracy in the house too. Yeah. All right. Well, that being said, honestly, I think this is probably the best thing that Venetian can do. They're staying ahead of the game. And I think this is a really smart thing to do on the offhanded chance that Fontainebleau actually becomes a real thing and doesn't change its name and its opening date back to, I don't know, 2044 again. I'm just going to keep pushing that out. I'm going to keep pushing out the date until I'm right eventually.
Eventually we'll be right.
It's eventually be right. It has to open maybe eventually, maybe. But with that coming up, assuming it actually does open around this time next year, which I sincerely doubt, but assuming it actually does, Venetian is going to be direct competition for that property because it's going to be Venetian, Wynn, Resorts World, and that's like the whole north side of the strip right there. So that's a huge thing. So they're going to have stiff competition in those properties. Those are the exact demographics that they're going for. So that's one. Two, if Resorts World continues expanding the way it's been doing, they've got all that land, they've got all that space that they can do whatever with. So they're really doing everything they can to stay ahead of the competition. And Wynn is Wynn. They're always going to be doing something. I mean, they started adding some new shows back in. They'll probably do a little bit of work on the actual property pretty soon too. So as long as they're staying ahead, and I think it's really critical when you do change management, when you do change leadership, that they go in and make their adjustments straight away and hold to them instead of becoming stagnant. It's really easy to get stagnant, kind of like, I don't know, let's say, for example, if you were a tone-deaf billionaire that bought a beloved tropical island-themed hotel paradise and decided that, it prints money, I don't need to do anything. Or I suppose if you did the same thing, only it was a trash can shaped like a circus, and then just decided to kind of roll with it because you're like, whatever happens, and I've got enough money to run this place until 2042. Don't really care. So you don't want to get stagnant. You don't want to get too set in your ways, and you don't want to coast on the success of others. You want to build on it. So I think this is actually a really wise investment of the $1 billion, and hopefully it'll come back for them. I'm hoping that with this too, they're also going to get a little hype and maybe start doing some status matching. So maybe I can take my diamond and match it over to whatever the mid tier is over at Venetian, get a couple offers over there, maybe take the gold from MGM, get the offers over there. So, something like that. I'm really hoping that encourages them to think about that sort of thing there.
Yeah. I mean, they're one of the properties that I was always, every time we went there, I always asked the desk, Are you guys doing status matching yet? Are you guys doing status? And it's always nope, nope,
All right.
nope.
You
nope,
know
no.
they will though. They will though. I mean,
They're gonna have to.
They won't have to. It'll definitely be. I think the problem is like you got to make sure that you've got a host at the other property so that they can hit them up, and then they'll generally do it. But otherwise, if you're just like kind of off the street, like, hey, I've got my card over here, they probably won't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And honestly, they don't really need to because they get the business.
Mm.
I think that's big. That's a big part of it.
Yeah.
People aren't going to go there because they can't match with something else. They're still going to go there.
Pro Gambler in the house. What's up? Nice. All right. Well, Spinners and Sharks in the audience here. Any final thoughts on this Venetian $1 billion refresh? Then I guess we can talk about our evil plans for Halloween because we're chatting about that. We were chatting about that earlier, but we can chat about that a little more. But yeah. Oh no. Final thoughts. Here, hang on. Let me mix this up a little bit. Boom. Let's see what happens here.
Ooh.
That was random. Okay. All right. Well, either which way. So, Roger, yeah. Final thoughts. What do you think?
I'm excited. They don't necessarily need the refresh, but I think it's a good publicity for them. And I know we're a couple years out of the pandemic, but they suffered like everybody else did, and they need that. They need that boost to be like, hey, you know what? We're still here, and we're still wanting the business. We still want you to come back, and here's what we're going to do to keep you.
All right.
So I think it's a great idea. It's a great thing for them to do.
Nice. What do you think, Christina?
I think it's awesome. I feel like this is like one of the bigger renovations that we've seen where they're actually making like functional changes and creating more to do. They're also, I think the one thing we forgot to mention is there's a new show coming too.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah,
and
I think we
from the producer of Hamilton and In the Heights.
So that's like a serious Broadway show.
Yeah, that should be really cool. So I think they're looking for things to do, new restaurants, which Venetian I feel like is the best kept secret for food on the strip.
Oh, for sure. Yo, that show starts in like 2 weeks. That show starts in 2 weeks, like on the 10th. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually really awesome, all things considered. Yeah, I think it's going to be a big thing.
Yeah.
I mean, again, this is the most money that anyone's put in. Like New York's renovating right now. They put in $150, but they're only $150 million.
Well, they could spare.
That's all they can spare. $150. We're gonna get a couple pillowcases. That'll do it. That's the whole place, right?
Oh my god!
You can have one of the renovated rooms. We have 2.
They put a poster up in the casino.
Right. There's one renovated room. It's $1,000. We put $150 into it.
I can't stop laughing at Hog's comment.
Right. I know, right? The gold leaf. You know that's $100 million.
I would support that.
$100 million out of the budget, easy.
Oh my god! They just hang a gold bar from the crotch.
Right. That's worth the money. I will pay the resort fee to cover that. 100%.
No.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be a pretty great thing, and they're doing more than all the other properties have done. Like even like Horseshoe isn't doing that much.
Yeah.
With the rebrand there, so I think it's going to be spectacular, and I think other properties like Bellagio and Cosmo and Aria need to take notice, pick it up a little bit.
I think once they see Venetians physically in the process of doing it, I think the others are going to start to follow suit.
Oh yeah, they're going to have to react. They have to react. That's just how they do. Once one of them does it and sees success, the rest of them do it.
Yeah, I mean, especially with a property like Venetian doing it, they're going to
right.
They're
going to have to. They don't want to lose that market share.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Pat, that is correct. Las Vegas Sands owns Venetian Macau. Venetian Vegas is owned by Apollo. So they're officially 2 different companies now.
And not the space shuttle.
Not the space shuttle, Apollo funds. So those are funds that are going straight to the moon.
To the moon, Alan!
Bam! Zoom! Straight to the moon. Oh, that's a good question. Thoughts on the Dream Hotel?
I know nothing about it, so I have no thoughts.
It's going to exist, I guess. It doesn't have a casino, so us degenerates really don't care about it.
No.
Yeah, it's like, isn't that the one that's like right up against the airport fence?
It's next to like the Pinball Hall of Fame, so I guess it's going to be kind of a cute little boutique thing. If you literally just
see it behind the sign.
Yeah, if you just don't want to walk and you just want to walk across, I don't know, the airfield to get to your hotel, then sure, why not? But actually, it might be all right if you're a Raiders fan and you're just going to the game and you just want somewhere close to the game and you don't have Mandalay Bay money, I guess. Even though I'd imagine Mandalay Bay would be cheaper.
Isn't there also, I think last podcast we were talking about somewhere you could walk from Mandalay to the airport. Was that the Raiders?
No,
hotel?
the Raiders. The Raiders hotel, because it's going to be next to the stadium, but it looks like it's going to be about the same distance as Delano is from Allegiant. So it's actually better to stay there. Yeah. Here, Martin. We'll pull it up. We'll pull it up right now, Martin, because I'm pretty sure that the Venetian Las Vegas isn't Sands anymore.
I don't think it has been for a little while, has it?
Yeah, they sold it a while ago. So,
Yeah.
Sands, and get ready for it. I'm not sure which one of you guys is going to get this, but Sands pulled out of Vegas a minute ago. Which one of you? There it is. Didn't know who it was going to be.
Oh, wait, this one's better.
There it is.
Old faithful.
The owner is Vici Properties, and the operators are Apollo Global Management officially. So yeah,
Interesting.
There we go.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Vini
so
Vidi
Martin,
Vici, that makes sense.
Vini Vidi Vici. Let's go. Ta-da!
Oh, I'm Viniing.
And people keep coming here. I don't know why people keep coming here.
I'd tell if I know. Maybe I'm just really hilarious and good looking.
You absolutely must be the most stunning mother lover on this podcast. This gentleman right over here.
I gotta say, I'm very disappointed in chat because nobody has mentioned how much I've lost some weight because I've been sick. But I've lost some weight, and you can see it in the chin.
We're about the hair. We're about the hair matching the trim of the headphones.
I know, isn't that cool? Isn't that nice?
It does look pretty dope.
I do need new headphones though because these are like falling apart.
Yeah, I feel you. Those Turtle Beach, man. So speaking of Turtle Beach, though, when are you going to make your way back to Mandalay Beach?
I don't think we've ever been to Mandalay Beach. At least I never have.
Oh, okay. So next trip. When's the next trip? When's the next trip, bro?
Next year. It's going to be next year because actually we have for my 40th.
Next year.
I turned 40 in May next year, so we're doing.
Lordy, he's turning 40.
Anthony too.
Yeah, so we're doing a cruise for my birthday. It's for me and a friend of ours. We both turn 40 next year, so we're doing a cruise with them.
So you guys are going cruising, but you don't want to go Vegas.
Cruising to Vegas?
I mean, really challenging.
We'll probably do Vegas for Granny Fest and Oktoberfest next year, I'm sure.
But that's it. Y'all don't want to fly out.
That's it. I mean, when we were in Ohio, it was cheaper because the flights were, for whatever reason, the flights out of Ohio were cheaper. They're so much more expensive out here. And it's what
if I find you a good flight? What's your budget?
Stop it! Oh my god!
What's your budget?
$10.
Bet. I'm on it. How do you feel about Spirit?
I don't mind Spirit actually, as long as it's the upgraded bigger seat.
Bet. I got you. Hey, Sen, how's it going? Sen, what do you think of the Venetian remodel that's coming up? You hype? You gonna stay at Venetian? I think Sen's got cops at Venetian, right?
I'm sure.
Where's your airport? Are you Jacksonville?
No, we're
Fort Lauderdale.
MCO.
What the hell is that?
Orlando.
That's not a real place.
We're by Disney.
Oh, the Disney airport. Gotcha.
Yeah, MCO, Orlando.
Yeah, that's what I said. Disney.
Oh boy, welcome to my airport.
Right? There's no such thing as Orlando. It's just Disneyland with urban sprawl.
I mean, to be fair, the airport does have Disney stuff all over it.
Right. I mean, every single mall around here has a Disney store in it, so it's fair.
Akaika, aloha, brother. How you doing? Chef Akaika in the house. Chef, what do you think of Venetian's remodel? Cinnamon wants some comps there.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll have to go gamble there. Next time that we're in town together, we're just going to go. We'll do a group poll there or something like that. It'll be fun.
I love a good group poll. And gambling, too.
Get that, everybody. Can you get that on the soundboard, please?
I should.
Right. Actually, Vegas Visual. Funny story about that. They did have an airline for a little while.
Yeah, they sure did. That I'm gonna say flopped as a nice term.
Yeah, they had. Yeah, it was. I think they. I think they still have it.
Well, technically they do, but I think now what they do is they constrict a lot of airlines to just put their wrapping around their airplanes, like
Right.
other airlines' airplanes. Like they do it for Southwest, I think.
Right, because they bought out what was it, Eastern
Interesting.
Airlines or something like that.
Eastern, yeah.
Yeah.
But that was a long time ago.
Right, but no, they literally did have their own airline, bro. It's kind of like how they have like the Disney cruises. Would you
So
guys
you're
take a
saying
Disney
they
cruise?
put their wrapping around other people's airplanes?
I would
I-
never.
I mean, it probably would.
I would never, ever in a million years do a Disney cruise. No, absolutely not.
Wouldn't do it.
I would hang myself from the ship before I did that.
He'd rather drown himself than taking a Disney cruise.
I would throw myself off the front of the ship and swim towards the propellers to not do that.
Dang.
No, I will never do a Disney cruise. There's too many goddamn kids.
Fair enough. All right.
I want to be gross and vulgar, so no kids.
The kids don't watch Ace of Vegas. They're not allowed to. It's fine.
Oh, thank you, Martin. You're so sweet. You know how to make a girl
Yeah.
blush.
There we go. Can confirm. Can confirm.
Ooh, Martin, my word.
Roger's the handsomest, right?
You're the most handsomest.
Hey, Roger, you want to fly in on the 12th and then fly out the 30th of November and I can get you there and back for $150.
No, because I have to be home for Thanksgiving.
No, you don't. You have to be in Vegas for Thanksgiving.
You're trying. I'll give you credit. You're trying real hard.
I am doing my damnedest because we haven't had enough hashtag Vegas podcasts in Vegas. God, why is Southwest so expensive these next few
I have
months?
no idea.
The actual hell, man. This ain't like them. Too many
Yeah,
kids.
I
All
know.
right, so Kaika likes the Virgin cruises because there are no kids.
Yeah, I mean, we usually do the Royal Caribbean cruises just because there are adult only sections. But even on the Royal Caribbeans, there's not usually a ton of kids.
Right, for sure.
There
Oh, you
were
know what we
so
could
many
do?
kids on our flight back from Vegas this last trip.
Mhm.
Felt like a flying Chuck E. Cheese.
Fly out of Chuck E. Cheese, fam. No way. No way. What about you, Christina? When's your next trip back?
On November 1st.
Funny story about that. You know, I heard that Wonder Woman and her girlfriend are going to be out there on the 1st. And I think there might be a guy that's going with them to the Bellagio, Ace of something. I don't know. I never heard of him before.
Does he wear
Yeah, Ace of
Right?
Seattle, wasn't it?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was at the Sin City Nerds wedding. That guy.
Yeah.
Right.
We're going for Elton John
All right, there we go. Can confirm.
Yay.
the day after Lizzo.
Nice.
I'm-
So you're
I'd
gonna be
excited
back-to-back
for that.
concerts. You're not gonna have a voice.
No, you don't need a
No.
voice in Vegas, though. You just need to be able to drink.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
drink at Lizzo
Yeah, we
No,
actually
I
got
mean
a pretty light today.
because I'm gonna have to get on a plane in the morning to go to Vegas
No,
for Elton
yeah.
John. And
I would be
wanna-
more excited. I would be more
Oh, Pat's
excited for
got a good
Lizzo
point.
than I would Elton John because I love.
I'm
Lizzo.
excited for both. It's gonna be rough having them back to back.
Wait, what
I'd
did
probably
you
be
say?
I think I'd be the most
Oh.
excited for Elton John, honestly, too. Like
I'm so
the guy's a
excited.
living effing legend. Lizzo's good too, but yeah, Elton John's a legend.
Yeah, he's okay. He's not bad for a gay dude.
Again, gentle reminder for any new viewers: Roger is indeed quite gay, as far as we know. Otherwise, he's really good at lying to Josh and has been for a very long time. Either way, I'm impressed.
I've been lying to him for 13 years.
That's really impressive if you think on it.
It's a long-term con.
Right? He gonna get that half. He's gonna get his half one way or another, right?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Yeah, we got. So you guys have Elton John planned. What else do you have planned in Vegas?
Just some dinners.
Nice.
Yeah, so it should be
all right.
fun.
We'll have to get some drinks too because we're
Yeah.
doing a club crawl before Halloween. We've got Hell's Kitchen on Halloween, and I think we're gonna see if we can hunt down the Vegas Paradise too while we're out there. because I think he said he's going to be in town around then. So it just depends on if he's chilling or not. And I don't think we had anything major for the actual holiday, like for the first. So I guess we're just going to bother you on the first. We'll pick you guys up at the airport.
Okay.
Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll just roll up to the airport. Right?
Sorry.
No, I know what we're talking about. I don't know. We'll just cross over, do an airport crossover like we always do. Where are you guys staying at even? All right, we'll plan something. Where you guys even
We're
staying
staying at the Alara.
The Alara? Oh, that's not a real place.
Yes, it is. It's the Hilton in the middle of the strip. It's amazing.
We know it's not. We forget about it all the time because we never.
Isn't that the
It's behind the
one?
Flamingo, right? Behind the Flamingo.
No, that's the Hilton Flamingo. So this is the Hilton Grand Vacation.
Oh, behind the Planet Hollywood.
Yeah, connected
Yeah.
to
Okay.
Miracle.
Okay. So we're gonna be close by. We'll come bother you.
We're center strip. So.
Yeah, we'll bother you guys before we go out for the night. So yeah, maybe we'll just do some pre-gaming over at PH. It'll be fun. So, all right. Well, that said, Spinners and Sharks, that's all the time we have for today. Want to go ahead and thank Christina and Roger once again for being the best co-hosts, and also thank Mercy for coming through too, even though we are wrapping up the stream. But always good to see Mercy. Big hugs going around. And so that being said, since we are signing off for the night, who wants to start off tonight?
Go ahead, Chris. I will always do that.
Thanks
Ladies
for
first.
watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Ace and Roger. And it's
so you can
us
make a
if you
sunrise.
feel like it.
That's
Whatever.
me. Ooh, my heavens.
We'll see you at sunrise.
That was. She said the thing. She said the
She
thing.
said the thing. She said the thing. The catchphrase.
The catchphrase. So, in honor of spooky season.
Is this working?
It is working.
Oh, it's working.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us. Have a safe and spooky Halloween. And don't forget, stay fab.
Well, once again, on that bombshell, it's Ace of Vegas signing out, wishing you strong hands, and of course, happy spinning, you guys. You guys know what to do. Mwah! Good night, everybody.